Hey, hey, I'm Kaiya Janae, and welcome to my channel. So, welcome to another test, try, review with Kai. Y'all, I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about this. So I got the Glamlite Bake and Set Powder, and I got the shade Banana Cream Pie. And the packaging is so cute. First of all, it's like a little bakery box. This reminds me of the Beauty Bakery packaging. And when you take it out, this is it. And y'all, they filled it up, they filled it up, they filled it up. And then inside, you got two beauty blenders. This is like the one to blend out your concealer. Don't mind the ash on my hands. We're not going to pay attention to that. But this is like the one you use to blend out your concealer. And then this is the one you would use for your powder. Real cute, real cute, real cute. I love that it's yellow. It goes with the aesthetic of the packaging. Enough talking. We're going to go ahead and get into this makeup and try this product. I'll be back. So y'all already know, base the same. We go in with the Maybelline Grippy Serum. And you want to blend that out, blend it out, blend it out. Alright, and we're going to let that dry down. But while that's drying down, I almost want to try a blonde eyebrow. But I think I'm going to wait for that, because I don't think I have the right stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, unless y'all want to see. I'll record it, and then we're going to see how I feel when I edit. But let me go sharpen this pencil. Like a fall off the bone rotisserie chicken. When I do my brows, I feel like it's better for me to go in a little thick, because we can always carve them out. But if you ain't got enough thickness to work with, then what? You can make them thin, but you can't make them thicker. So come in the memory, tell me I got something to give, I want it. Y'all, I'm in love with that song. It makes me imagine myself, one, in New York. Like, when I hear that song, I just picture me walking in the streets or at the park or just in my apartment in New York, just vibing like, talk to me, you know. And then the second thing is, like, it just makes me picture love. You feel me? Like, come and be the man I need. Come and be the man I need. You feel me? It's crazy how much brows can make or break a look, a makeup look. Like, you could do everything else wrong. You could blend wrong. You could use the wrong color. Oh, goodness. But as soon as you mess up the brow, the whole look is trying to go to shambles. You know I like it when you call me on the phone. Y'all, I've been finding so much freedom in, like, taking my joy back. Like, every time the enemy tries to come and knock me down or come and either distract me or try to discourage me, like, just having that power to get back up, having that power to keep going, having that power to push past the moments where I would give up, the moments where I would let them win. Like, it's no better comparison. And then but scripture, joy that is inexpressible. Like, Joy that is inexpressible. Like, you can't explain it, you can't compare it, you can't put a price on it. Joy that is there in chaos. That be something I need. Joy is something that I need in this life, you know? Joy is something that I need in this life. I can't go without it. I think we just went a little blush crazy, but we're gonna fix it. I used this tIMEEE as a powder blush yesterday. Danessa did her thing, okay? Danessa knows what she's doing when it comes to this makeup stuff. She's not new to it, she's true to it. But yeah, y'all, I want to do a blonde brow. I feel like that would be so different for me. People have done it, of course, but I have not. So I feel like it's only right if we try it, you know? The worst thing that I can do is not try it. This one, I've actually been loving this e.l.f. camo concealer better than I've been liking the Maybelline lifter stick. But I'm going to go on with that today. I just am liking the bronze look. Like, make me look golden. Make me look divine. Make me look divine. But I want to look like I have shape, you know. I just want to give myself a kudos for the consistency. I feel like it's easy to start, but it's also like the maintaining part of it. And I felt myself getting in like the mindset of, oh, the views aren't matching. And it's like, if you only do stuff for other people's attention, you're not going to be able to maintain it. No way. You're never going to be able to maintain it if you're only worried about how other people are perceiving you, or if you're only worried about numbers. Like, I feel like social media content, whenever you are being creative and like you're dependent on yourself, you have to take other people out of the equation so that you can be successful, so that you can win. Because like content, any type of path that relies on your creativity, it has to be a why. It has to be a real purpose. Like, you can't do it just because you want the result, or you want the outcome, or you want what somebody else got. Because one, everybody's different. Everybody's journey in creativity is different. So if I'm doing something, it might not work for somebody else, or if somebody else is doing something, it might not work for me. Everybody's journey is different. It was never meant to be the same. Now, some results can look similar, but if you only focus on results, like, you basically setting yourself a failure. And I felt myself setting myself up for failure, like looking at everybody else, like, oh, it's taking such and such long, and it's like, who cares? If it take 10 years, who cares? Now we gonna pray that my content journey don't take 10 years. But it's like, these are the moments where I push past that outside noise, because that doubt, that defeat, that discouragement is all outside noise. So it's like, these are the moments where you push past and you see breakthrough. You push past and you see results that you didn't see before. But it's also like remembering your why. I had to remember, like, I'm not doing this because I want everybody to like me, or I want everybody to accept me, or I want everybody to, jump on my train. Like, that's not my why. And if that is my why, it's not enough to run the ship. My why is being able to encourage at least one person, being able to change at least one person. My story being able to motivate or push somebody else to be better than me, or to, I don't want to say be like me, because we're all meant to be authentic. But if I lose if I lose my authenticity, I lose everything. If I lose myself, I can't, like, the purpose, the why is all misconstrued. So I caught myself, and this is a moment where I really do get to like see myself push past what would usually be a stop, you know? Because I feel like every time before where I have been able to stay consistent with my content, like I let the outside noise stop me. I let the comparison stop me. And this is really my moment to get past that and break down that wall. Because that's really a wall. It's a wall that needs to be broken. And I'm like right there at breaking it. So I really just have to like refigure out my why. My why is not for numbers. My why is for purpose. My why is for reason. My why is for alignment. It's not numbers. And I feel like that's one of the tricks of the enemy, to get you so focused and caught up on numbers, to get you so focused and caught up on what the world thinks. Like Romans 12:2, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Like if you continue to conform to the way the world tells you to live, like you'll never see growth, you'll never see anything different. You'll continue to fall in line, you'll continue to be like the people before you, your ancestors, your generation. Like there will be nothing different because you chose to do the same thing that they chose to do, and that's not why we're here. So I just have to remember my why. Like yes, it's not gonna look like what I thought it would look like, and that's honestly better, because if it looked like how I wanted to look like, I would have been crashed probably. And it's like, that's how gracious God is. He doesn't want you to crash. He doesn't want you to fail. He doesn't want you to drive yourself into a brick wall. So like, grace is outside of like, I feel like patience is a way to show grace too. Patience with yourself. Sometimes we say, or we look at it like patience is for everybody else but you. But you the main one you got to be patient towards. You know, you the main one that you got to give yourself grace. Because if you can't do that for you, when you give it to other people, it won't be authentic. Because you aren't used to doing it for yourself. I think I'm going to go in with a different concealer. I did something new today, y'all. I went to MAC and I got 4 samples of their concealers. And this is NC42 Prolong. As y'all can see, it's a little light. It's a little light. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's a little light. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like I've been trying to step into the cool tone concealers, and it's different for sure, because I'm used to like my concealers being light. I mean warm. So when you step out and you do something different, it's like a culture shock. But I'm gonna go in with NC45, the Studio Pimp Concealer. And I'm gonna just put that in my inner corner. I'm gonna put that under my eye. That's warmer. I'm gonna put that under my eye. And hopefully that like warm it up. Am I gonna let it dry? We're gonna let it dry. 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 I can't even use my fan because it's dead. I'm not gonna let it dry all the way. I'm gonna just go in and blend it out. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back with my bronzer brush. And should we do foundation? I don't think we're gonna do foundation. I think we're gonna leave it like this, because my foundation is not working with me right now. So now it's time for the star of the show. And I'm gonna use the powder puff that they sent. So let's see. And also, I'm just excited to try a new powder, because y'all know the one we've been using is from high school. So it's just time. And I feel like it was starting to make my makeup look like how I don't want it to look. So oh, this part came up very easily. I don't think you're supposed to do that. And then I'm gonna put the top back on, and we're gonna shake some out and shake it back. That would have been funny if it smelled like bananas. A lot actually came out, so I feel like that's when like that opening up comes in handy, because I could just dump it back in. But we're gonna blend out this concealer again to make sure it's how it needs to be. Go in on the back of my hand. Oh wow, it's not bright at all. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be brighter. I feel like that's perfect. And it like melted right in. Y'all, that blended in so good. Compared to my Sacha Buttercup, that just blended in so good. I like that I like that this is so deep, like actually going in, so when you close it, that powder isn't flying out. Y'all thought of packaging. Y'all thought of packaging. And now we're gonna go in and blend that out. Okay. We like that. We like that a lot. And we're gonna go back in with the Juvia's Place. Not Juvia's Place. The Danessa Merits. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And get that powder that's on the back of my hand. And right in there again. And we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Okay. Already gave you. This is my normal makeup routine. Usually I don't put product on my chin, but like this is my normal makeup routine. Concealer, blush, contour, eyebrows, mascara, and we call it a day. I feel like that powder did exactly what it needed to do. It's not bright, but it's bright. I feel like my concealer choice of the day is making it look, but like it goes on so smooth. It goes on so smooth. It goes on so smooth. And it's just like, it's exactly what I need. And it don't look cakey either. It goes on smooth. It doesn't look cakey. Give it up for Glamlites. Give it up for Glamlites. That makes me want to go get it in all the shades. I was between cookie butter and, not cookie butter, banana cream, and I think it's cookie something. But those are the two that I was in between. But I'm really glad that I got this one. One, I'm actually lighter than I think that I am. So this is like a perfect, like every day. I feel like the cookie dough, might have been a little too dark for me. But it's perfect. I'm going to have to go get the strawberry one because that was cute. And they come with goodies. Like, this is too cute. You can't beat this. I got it on TikTok Shop for $3. It was on sale, 50% off, 75% off. I think it's normally like between $10 and $15. But I got it for $3. So you can't beat that. I need y'all to go ahead and run the TikTok real quick and get that. But that's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.